let's give you a rundown of the history the world witnessed on Friday, a summit agreement between the leaders of South and North Korea, President Moon Jae-in and Kim Jong-un, in the Panmunjom Declaration for Peace, Prosperity and Unification of the Korean Peninsula. The two leaders pledged to remove nuclear weapons from the Korean Peninsula. They also pledged to turn the demilitarized zone, the DMZ, between the two Koreas into a, quote, genuine peace zone and stop all hostile activities in scenes that will be etched into the minds of the Korean people for years, decades to come. Kim Jong-un crossed the DMZ into the south, the first North Korean leader to do that. Our Moon Gon-young starts us off.
A final peace and no nuclear arms. The leaders of South and North Korea embraced on Friday after agreeing to work towards the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula on a day of smiles and handshakes at the historic Inter-Korean Summit in over a decade.
오늘 김정은 위원장과 나는 완전한 비핵화를 통해 핵 없는 한반도를 실현하는 것이 우리의 공동 목표라는 것을 확인했습니다.
The fact that Moon Jae-in and Kim Jong-un spent so much time together and came up with a joint statement that even includes the word denuclearization marked a surprising development after a year of threats and missile launches that brought the specter of war back to the Korean Peninsula. The two Koreas also announced that they would work with the United States and China this year to declare an official end to the 1950s Korean War and seek an agreement to establish permanent and solid peace.
평화로운 땅에서 번영과 행복을 누리는 새 시대를 열어나갈 확고한 의지를 같이 하고 이를 위한 실천적 대책들을 합의하였습니다.
The delegation includes promises to pursue phased arms reduction, seize hostile acts, transform their fortified border into a peace zone, and seek multilateral talks with other countries, including the United States. Even the most optimistic analysts were surprised at the scope of the agreement, noting in particular that Kim has now signed a document that includes the word denuclearization. But the North Korean leader did not mention denuclearization, and analysts warned that while the summit was a good first step, similar promises had been made before and much remained to be done to resolve the issue of the North atomic arsenal. In coming weeks, the North Korean leader is due to hold a much-anticipated meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump, who has demanded Pyongyang give up its weapons that will be crucial in shaping progress. Moon Gon-young, Arirang News.